Good morning, rise and shine. I woke up really shitty. I slept at a place that wasn't really good, a lot of trains and stuff, but I'm in the check-in for the boat to Norway, so I'm not gonna let that hold me back. I'm just gonna go for it. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm just gonna have my coffee and tea here now, and next time I just listen to my gut feeling that the place where I stayed was shit. I knew it, but I didn't have the courage to just go find another one. And let's go. So there was a crazy day yesterday. So I went on the boat. I decided that 5 o'clock the day before, and I left at 9. So how many hours is that? Not many. 14. And then I drove inwards in Norway, and I was like, okay, this time I learned my lesson. Don't stand on this parking lot where everybody else is standing and everything. So I picked a spot. I still used an app, but it was standing there. Was a little beach, and it was 11 kilometers of a small road with, like, I have seen nobody. So I was like, okay, because this is the juggle, right? I want to be safe. I understand how the world works a lot better than when I was younger, when I was hitchhiking in Africa and stuff. But the excitement comes from the places that are new and not the parking spaces and the safe spaces. Well, actually not so safe, because I had a lot of weird moments on the campsite where I was standing and working on the course that I'm setting up. Little example, I was brushing my teeth in the area where you do your dishes, but I also had the bucket with the dishes. So I was like, I'm smart, I do it together. And then this woman came up to me, and she was really freaking out that there was another space for the brushing teeth part. And I was like, why are you here? And I don't understand this. And I thought, like, that I could leave it with her. That I was like, okay, well, you have a tough life if this is the thing that you freak out about. But if those things happen a lot of times, then at some point it started creeping in. So I came in a different mind state. So now I left, and I was like, okay. Also, this parking place with all the trains, and everybody's just ignoring each other in a way. Well, I feel like, hey, we're all here together in the camper vans. Let's say hi, at least, smile. But yeah, not everybody's like that, apparently. So then I was like, okay, find the places that match my energy. So I went to this beach, and it was nice. It was raining the whole time. And there were some other people standing there, but that's all right. There were like 3 or 4. I was reading the energy of the environment, and there was this one camper that I was not feeling that well, but I was okay. It was like around between 7 and 8. And then I had a tea. I was exhausted for the day traveling. I was like, okay, this is it for now. It's not what I was thinking it would be, but it's right. Then the rain stopped, and then this family with kids went out, and they had so much noise. So much. And I mean, good for them. Apparently they felt safe and happy in that place, but they take up so much space that I was like, I came here for quiet. This is not what I wanted. I just want to sleep well. I don't want to wake up with this. And now what? Because it's 8 o'clock. So I took my bike, and I went through all the little roads and hills with the long trees along the side of the water. And I thought maybe I stand at the beach, but the beach was not accessible by car. But then there were 2 men working on building a house, And I was asking them like, hey, do you know a spot where I can just park? And first they were like, no, I don't know. And then this one man said, well, give me a minute because we have this like little house up the road. Maybe you can just stand in our driveway. And they decided I could do that. And then there's this edge again, because it's safety, it's two men, you're like in their space in a way. But I was like, okay, follow my gut feeling. And they were very kind. And they wanted to show me their houses as well, and I had a peek at it. They built it themselves. And I had a great conversation, and actually that's what I like about traveling. This man was a farmer of like 400 cows and 300 goats, I think. And then also built houses from wood. And now they were building this house also in a family, and the house a bit further up the road here is from his brother. And I don't know, that's like, for me, that's life and like being human. And I like it because you could see that they had so much going on. And then also when I say like, oh, I go back to my car and I had like 4 houses, I didn't see them all. They're like, okay, sleep well. I don't know, it's like this, it's a kind of energy. And I think I read it well. I do know that I cannot jump into, I've done that in the past, so I understand that there's risks what I'm doing. Also, I'm not a child anymore, so that helps. And yeah, they're off now walking on their quads. And I'm sitting here. I had a great night's sleep, and I'm gonna head further again. But it's a beautiful day, and everything worked out with a little bit of a risk.